Testing? Testing? Alright, let's play some Squaremine 2, shall we? It is almost complete. 95% complete. Let's just let this play for a minute. Let's call this world Dorn Test. Welcome to Squaremine 2. So let's get started here. The game is not fully complete, but it is on the nose of things. It is on the more complete side of things. Okay, there's more critters, more action, more Squaremine. Okay. First things first, you're gonna want to break all these grasses. Get some wood, break some grass. Okay. That's what you're gonna want to do first. You know, make some planks, make some sticks, make a wooden pick. Okay. Now, you know, I guess let's get a house built here. We're gonna need some more saplings. Saplings. So put one here, one here, one here, one here. Okay. One a here and a here. Jesus, I have a lot of saplings. I like to... Hold on. I'm actually gonna keep this view because I like this right here. Okay, and while we're at it, I mean, it's Squaremine, so let's customize some of these settings here. Okay, let's go sky. You know, I like it purple. Okay. Dark. Maybe, yeah. Purple sky. Okay. Let's go with dark blue GY. And then let's change our hearts to green. Okay. Great. That's fantastic. Now, well, what we can do... Let me think about what I want to do first. Let's check where the sun is. Because we're going to need to have this shit figured out by nighttime. Okay? So we'll go over here. Break ourselves a little hole here. Okay? Go ahead and start digging down. The movement has also been redone. Oh, wait, I need torches before I go underground. Okay, maybe I do need to do a bit of exploring. Luckily, we have the compass there to help us find our way back, so we won't get lost. You know what? I want the sky to be a different color. Let's make the sky dark blue. This is what I usually like setting it to. Oops, that's the sun. No, now we're gonna want to be a bright yellow. I like the sun, bright yellow. It's the sky color that we're trying to change here. There we go. Okay. That's nice. And as you can see, the sun is not doing us any favors here, so we gotta move here. Gotta move. Gotta get the heck out of here. Okay. Also look for caves. Crap. Gotta make a selection box. I think that's gonna be one of the last things I do. This game is pretty almost complete at this point. What you're seeing is gonna be mainly a lot what it's like when the game is actually finished. So I'm being kind of sloppy here. It's, you know, you gotta be hustling in this game, because when nighttime comes, you might just be freaking boned, okay? Don't even get me started. You'll get lucky if you spawn in a mountain biome, but, I don't encourage just generating a new world so you get a mountain biome, okay? Because spawning in a mountain biome has its own list of problems that you might run into. There's no healing items in this game. You heal naturally. About a heart every 10 seconds. Okay. I see a cave over there, so that's where we're headed. See how much daylight we burned through. Not much, but we're still running out of time here. Okay, I don't know why the water does that. I think it levels out afterwards, but it's a little glitch. But look, guys, you get what you get, okay? Water is difficult to make work. Oh god. So now we got some zombies coming my way. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and collect some of these bad boys because we're really gonna need those. Oh no. Now I can't see shit. Oh god, now I'm even further down. It's okay, I'm going towards. That wasn't a light, that was a spider. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we need as many of these as we can get right now. Okay. Like, you want torches. Okay, you want them. Oh no. Great. Oh, I'm dead. So now we have enough for some torches here. This is good. Okay, because that's what you want. You want torches. Okay, torches are good for you. Okay, they help you not die. So let's go ahead and mix these into some mushroom paste here. Okay, craft us some torches here. Okay, now we're gonna go back to the hole here, and we're gonna place some torches as we descend further into the mining world here. Okay. Because, look, okay, you don't make torches with coal. That's not how it works. You use glowing mushroom paste. You might die a few times figuring out how this game goes, okay? You won't lose all your items. Don't want to use all your torches. If you don't make it down, that's fine. Because, you know, you're not going to want to... You're not going to want to not have torches when you're making your house. Because that'll probably end up happening at nighttime if you're playing the way I'm playing. Or if the first thing you do is build a house, you're gonna want torches regardless. Okay, so you're not gonna want to use them all going into the depths here. We have a pretty good amount of stone now, but I can see that things are getting a little dark out here. So now we're gonna want to make our first house here. Okay. So I kind of messed up here by doing this, but should have been quicker about it. Oh, fuck. As you can see. Oh, no. God, I should have just made a sword. Can't make stone tools until you get a furnace. Period. Gotta get a furnace first, buddy. Okay. I don't know what you think this is. Minecraft? Okay, you think you just have the luxury? You don't. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude. I might just be ass in my own game. Oh my god. Originally, there was gonna be cannon blocks, but okay, look. There's only so much you can do with AI, okay? You know, I probably could have done it if I really spent more time on it, but time is part of the thing here. You understand? Fuck. Oh god. Oh my god. What? Oh, it's over there. Oh my god. This is so bad. You're gonna want a sword to do it faster for you. God, I can't even see. Be patient. You can make a door, okay? But you're just gonna have to wait, buddy. What have I done? Great. There's ops lurking right now. I want to keep us safe here. Okay. Don't know where my mining hole is. There it is. Okay, we're gonna need some more stone. We also need coal. It's a pretty important factor here. Not that far below the ground, so we're just gonna use some of this stone to fix up my base. Make it safe. Okay, make it extra safe for the Dorn. Okay, oh, this is not extra safe for the Dorn. This is bad. So, I guess now we can make ourselves a door, which will be all the way at the bottom of the crafting menu. That's right. It's that door not keep the charm that we're talking about here. God, okay, and then we gotta go like this and then get in there. Doors are a little bit laggy. Need to fix that. Okay. Okay. Seem like doors are affected by light at all. That's honestly kind of lit. Okay, we should have just put it on the other side, but whatever. Okay, whatever. Is he in my hole right now? Are you freaking kidding me? Dude, am I genuinely gonna have to make a wooden sword right now? Dang it. I don't have any logs. Where's the moon at? Where's the moon at right now? Not even close. Okay. Can't hit him from up here. Okay, hold on here. Let's go like downer here. Okay. Push this a little bit. Okay. Could be stingy about it. Let's go back to the Dorna Keeler cave here. Okay. Let's make ourselves a furnace, but that's completely useless to me right now because I didn't take the proper stepifications here. So, it's not like we can use wood as fuel either. We need coal specifically. So, yeah, I can finish my house right now. That's pretty lit. Okay. Got a door here. We have a nice, safe door. Not keep the shelter here. Okay. Don't have any more torches. That's an error. So now we just wait out the night because it's the first night. Okay. Now sometimes, if you really don't care, okay, and that's how you want to wave your hands in the air, then you'll go and you'll dig straight down. Okay. This will just be called the death hole. I might just die down here. Yeah, there's no hope. Okay. Suppose we could go break a tree. I don't really want to spend a whole bunch of time in the darkness, but I'd say whatever. Okay. Break that shit down. Okay. Gonna wait for this tree to disintegrate into a million pieces. Okay. Now, make ourselves a wooden sword. Have one of these babies is pretty much the only way you're going to be exploring at nighttime, okay? Oh my god, the wooden sword is like worse than the pickaxe. God. Yeah, oh god, I can't even. This is. No. Forget about exploring at nighttime, okay? You're doomed. Okay, you're just simply doomed, buddy. Think you get the luxury of skipping the nighttime? What do you think this is? Okay. Do you want to keep their monkey house? You don't get to just skip the nighttime, okay? Here comes the sun. You can see all sorts of little critters out there. Just crittering around out there. Oh, Jesus. Let me tell you guys, this is not the first game, okay? This is the second game. The second installment of Squaremine. Oh, get out of here. Waiting for that sun to rise. Okay. Wasn't this... Oh my god. Hold on. Let me get a fucking screenshot of this right now, dude. Okay. This is quite the Squaremine thing we're doing here. Okay. Okay, now we're waiting. We're waiting for the sun to rise. All worlds will start in the morning, so you always have the opportunity to advance further through the game. Okay, so we gotta go find more cave. Okay. That's my goal for today. Or we gotta find mountain biome. Maybe I can just... Oh, dang it. Gosh, nabbit. I think the water eventually goes down. Yeah. It's kind of cool. I like that. Even though it's not supposed to happen. It's kind of just my way of saying I don't give a fuck, but I'm willing to embrace it as a fun piece of this game. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Dude, I'm literally 100% probably about to die. So I just gotta get my shit together here. No! So close, dude. Oh, we should have set a compass arrow over there. Darn it. God, I freaking love this. Got some little birdies passing by there. Holy shit. A bit of a Squaremine lag spike there. Damn it, dude. Where did I go? God, this is why you gotta use the compass, guys. Don't worry, we got plenty of daylight left going here. Darn it. I'm learning a lot about this game right now. Especially that it's a little laggy. This is mainly kind of a gameplay test here. Just to see what we have here. God damn. Oh no. It's okay, we have torches. We do have torches here. Really hope it's not almost nighttime. Oh my god, there's a freaking cave here. Like a big one, though. Like a useful one. Jesus. God. Okay, we're good. So one thing I'm definitely gonna have to fix is this lag. God. It's not a very good way to bridge, but you're gonna have to figure that out on your own. Obviously, still a few things to fix, but we're about at the end of the of what's gonna be in this game for the most part. I just haven't found anything yet because I'm not hustling hard enough. But I didn't hustle hard enough in the beginning to get enough mushrooms for these torches that I don't have now. But might have to just fend myself off for a little bit here. God, here we go. Nightfall. What we could do is actually light up more area so that we struggle with zombies less. I wonder if that's a little, oh yeah, a little hopper over there. God damn it. God, this game looks so good. Aesthetically, it's all coming together. Get what I mean? It all comes together quite nicely. Health should heal every 10 seconds. So here's a little hopper here. They're tinier in this version. They're tinier and they variate in color. Just gotta make sure none of these zombies kill me. I could mark this location, but it's not particularly what I want to do. Personally, I like using my compass to pinpoint the location of other biomes so I can go to them easier. Gotta watch my ass right now. Oh my god, night has just begun. Kinda wanna be in my house. I'm just gonna let this guy kill me. Alright. That is the current beginning. So if we go into creative here, I'll show you a bit of what creative is like. So we just peep this song again. It's kind of supposed to sound like an old clock. With like the first part at least. Not this part. Sweet. It's great. That's the Squaremine soundtrack. So this is creative mode. This is mainly what I do for a lot of testing. But as you can see, you have access to all the blocks in the game. You know, water and lava, they're a bit buggy, but they work how they're supposed to for the most part. You know, you see water spreads out. You know, it'll do it if you do it downhill as well. Honestly, I think lava works better than water in terms of how good it works. As you can see, well, lava's slower, so as you can see, if it goes down here, if it ever goes, oh, did that just turn into obsidian? There you go. It turns, water into fucking obsidian. So there you go. So that's great. You actually need obsidian for this bad boy. The enchantment altar. Which, you see you can upgrade your tools. So, you can upgrade your pickaxe and then your sword for enemy freeze and damage. And then for pickaxe, it's mining speed and ore drop. So you can upgrade these each 10 times. So it gets a little ridiculous, but that's kind of the fun of it, right? So, I love the rain. The rain is nice. Here's a mountain biome. The game isn't fully optimized yet. That's going to be one of the last things that happens. But, pretty nice. You know what I mean? Just great. Caves are everywhere because they're a part of the start. Because unlike Minecraft, like in Minecraft, you start, you get your wood, you get your stone, wooden pickaxe, you find coal. In this, you start, and one of the first things you're going to want to do is find some glowing mushrooms so you can make torches, in caves. So you're going to want to go to a cave on the first day. That's why the days are kind of long. You know what I mean? So you can make some of these bad boys, so when it turns nighttime, you don't get completely slaughtered. But if you have a wooden sword, you won't be slaughtered anyways. You just won't be able to see. But, this is the mountain biome, along with the high mountain biome. They go together pretty well. This is deadwood. So you can see. And you can't make a pickaxe with this. You can make sticks out of it, but you can't make a pickaxe. You have to, that's what forces you to leave the mountain biome. But either way, you would have to leave because you need string to make every tool in the game. The best tool tier you can get is iron, but it's upgradable later on, specifically iron. So the reason I didn't go, there is gems in the game, different gem ores, as you can see. But these aren't, you can't like make tools out of it. Those are what you use. Those are like the currency to upgrade your tools. I decided because, I didn't want to just do gem tools at the very top. You know what I mean? That's just what everybody does. So, you know, I wanted to make it more like the best tool is iron and you can upgrade it because that felt a little bit more minimalistic. And, you know, obviously there's bees in this game. There's a ton of different creatures in this game. Bees have less of, this game is more focused on the world. Unless, like there's still building potential, but, you know, this is an exploring game for the most part. You know, obviously it's not really meant to be just straight up Minecraft. Squaremine is a unique butterfly. Okay, it likes to do things a little differently. You know, it's about the world of Squaremine. A simple world with a few biomes. Some of those biomes being quite wonderful. Simple lighting and stuff. It's all just Squaremine world. I honestly didn't even think the darkness, like I didn't even think this type of shading was possible, but I was proved wrong. Because it works and it works well. Especially for what I'm going for. I mean, I've always wanted to play a game that has lighting like that, and I have played a game that has lighting like that, but not a game like this. It was more so pixely darkness, not exactly dithered darkness like this, but whatevs. Squaremine is just so wonderful. Squaremine 2 is the continuation of Squaremine. But it's like kind of a different font of Squaremine. The first one feels a lot more centered around building, I feel. This one, it's a little bit more centered around the exploration. It's a good screenshot. Taking screenshots for the game. Obviously, still got all the customization in the world, you could ever want. This one actually did things easier where, when I had it generate this, it didn't, in the first game, it didn't actually do this side. It just made it yellow all the way across to fading to black. But this one just kind of did it how it was supposed to do it. So that's good. I'm the #1 fan of Squaremine right now. Okay. Grade A screenshot here. Okay. Squaremine. So that was Squaremine 2 in its current state. Still needs a little bit of optimization. But I hope you enjoyed. I did, as the #1 fan of Squaremine.